curry over at I Love Curry, also a really good one. I know after this I'm going to go check out the bowl. I have the honor of introducing next a really dear friend of mine. Her name is Lynn Simmons, and she's known as the British Nanny.
Welcome everyone. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I am Lynn, the British Nanny. I am situated over at the Mahanasha Great Hope Foundation tent. If you have children, bring them over. We've got free arts and crafts and free vegan cookies. So come on over. We've got free colouring also. If you're an adult and like to sit there and relax for a minute, come join us. Have fun, everyone.
Okay, and I also have the honor of introducing another dear friend of mine. This is Shelly Stauber. She's a personal chef, and I've had the pleasure of enjoying her delicious and extremely nutritious food. So it's an honor to introduce you. Here's Shelly.
Hello, everyone. Wow, microphone. Welcome. Who's excited to be here? Hey, me too. Well, as Michelle mentioned, I am a private chef and a food coach. I go by the Medicinal Gourmet because I teach people to harness the healing powers of food. A little closer. Wow, there's a big difference. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to start over. I'm Shelly. Welcome. I'm super honored and delighted to be here and to share my passion and my joy with all of you. I am a private chef and a food coach. I go by the Medicinal Gourmet, and I teach people to harness the healing powers of food. So let's get started. I did not memorize my talk. I wrote all of this on Friday, and I wrote it from my heart. And I hope you don't mind if I read a little bit of it in the beginning, because this really comes from my heart. So people of Naples, let's talk plants. Fruits, veggies, and herbs have me dreaming and creating big these days. A single perfect mango grown right here next to the Gulf of Mexico. A bowl of slow simmered garbanzos and spinach. Now I know that veggies aren't always an easy sell. We need to find ways to get people super excited about things that sprout from the earth. And I am showing our community members just how attractive, nourishing, and healing plants can be. Think about it. What happens when you bite into a piece of meat? I would say the first 5 seconds or so are super pleasurable, and then in the next 20 seconds, you're just chewing on something that really doesn't have much flavor. Now think about a pineapple. As soon as you stick your fork into a pineapple, into its flesh, its magnificent scent fills the air like a wonderful perfume. Then you bite down, and what do you come into contact with? Juicy, sweet, and acidic, with notes of passion fruit and citrus and mystery that linger long after you have stopped chewing. And that's what I'm talking about. Now there's a reason that chefs like myself enjoy cooking vegetables, because the possibilities are endless. You can do whatever you want. You're only limited by your own imagination. So what can you do with a pork chop or a steak? You can grill it, you can pan fry it, you can broil it, but the end result is pretty much the same. It's a piece of cooked meat. And what can you do with a carrot? You can shave it into a raw salad. You can pickle the peelings. You can slow roast it whole until it is sweet. You can poach it and puree it and paint it beautifully onto a plate. You can turn the flesh into a soup, warm with curry and coconut milk, and you can turn the tops into a sharp green pesto to spoon on top of your soup. Now, I don't just teach people how to bake a potato or how to dress a salad. I show them how to stuff a squash with quiche, how to turn tomatoes into a beautiful raw tartare, how to make delicious dairy-free cheeses out of nuts and seeds and vegetables. And at the heart of it all, it is my desire to educate, empower, and to inspire you to experiment more with fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices, while harnessing their delicious healing powers. Because we're meant to thrive, not just merely survive every day. Food is not just fuel for our bodies. It is history, culture, and art. It is nourishment for the body and for the soul. And if I sound excited and perhaps a bit emotional, that's because I truly am. The simple fact of life is that we will be eating 2 or 3 meals every day until we lay our bodies to rest. And we can all become experts at eating. And then here is how we revolutionize our relationship with food. Here's a new way to think about food, everyone. The super speed pace of this 21st century definitely does not support optimal health, healing. All the stress and the pollution drains us tremendously, aging us faster than any century in the past. So to offset all of these increasing demands on our bodies and the depleted nutrients in our food due to environmental issues, healing foods are absolutely critical. So whether you're plagued by disease or you're just not feeling super radiant, and if you want to revitalize and repair your body, igniting its own innate ability to heal, you need to equip yourselves with some extraordinary foods. So healing foods come from crops that are not easily extinguished. They have a soul. They want to live. They want to share their information with you. These thriving plants supply a multitude of micronutrients, antioxidants, phytochemicals, as well as minerals, creating robust energy. And they supply things that you can't get from any vitamin or supplement. They don't just help treat deficiencies, they actually help to prevent them to begin with. So we're going to look, number 1 is celery. Okay, it's a major alkaline food, extremely high toxin removal rate, purges the body of acid and poisons, cleanses the liver and the bloodstream like nothing else. I start my morning for the last 3 years with 16 ounces of just raw, pure, organic celery juice that I press in my own kitchen. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of Anthony William, medical medium. I was blessed by a friend 3 years ago to start reading his information, and it has absolutely changed my life. So it gets into heart health. It has many anti-inflammatory properties. It can heal things such as rheumatism, arthritis, anemia, autoimmune illnesses, acidosis, and high blood pressure. As we mentioned, it purifies the blood, improves digestion. It can prevent migraines. It relaxes your nerves. It's really, really great for the neurological system. Clears up skin problems. It did huge for me, which was amazing. Detoxifies the body and is a natural diuretic. You will have a beautiful bowel movement within 30 minutes of drinking your celery juice. And you will have a great start to your day, feeling that much lighter. So here I talked a little bit about fresh celery juice. It is really one of the most healing juices I have found, and I have experimented with different ones. And I find that celery juice on its own is incredible. So, next, wild blueberries. Now, wild blueberries are not the ones that you are familiar with, the cultivated ones that are large that you find in the store. Wild blueberries really grow in Maine, in Canada. Here, we can only find them in a frozen manner, but that's perfectly fine. I buy them frozen. You can buy them at Whole Foods. You can buy them in Publix. Wild blueberries are absolutely phenomenal. They cleanse your blood as well as your liver, and they're vital to the health of the eyes as well as the digestive tract. They can repair tissues and cells and keep your immune system extremely strong. And they can even help to heal urinary tract infections. They support your brain, your gut, your heart, reduce your risk of diabetes, strengthen your circulatory system, improve your cognitive abilities. Who doesn't want to be more cognitively strong and aware? And it also helps to prevent cancer. So a healing tip, the best quality, they provide the highest nutritional benefits. I mentioned you can find them in the freezer section. Look for ones that come from Maine and from Canada. It can be in like the wild boreal forest regions. Next, papaya. It rebuilds, recovers, removes. It's a massive digestive aid. Yes, its soothing effect on the digestive tract gently removes the toxins while decreasing swelling and inflammation. Also helps a lot with convalescent recovery after a long time of being bedridden. It's an excellent food choice, and it can help your body to really rebuild. It can help heal digestive disorders, has helped me tremendously. I know a lot of people are, you have digestive enzymes. The seeds within the papayas themselves are a wonderful digestive aid. When you consume it on a regular basis, it can drastically improve your skin, your hair, your nails, as well as keeping your eyes bright and clear. I believe it's because they're very high in silica. Healing tip, this is very important. There are 2 different sized varieties of papayas that you will see in the store, unless you grow your own. In the stores, you will see very large football-sized ones, and you will see very small ones. I would encourage you to go after the very large ones. Those are the Maridol variety, while the small football-sized ones are almost guaranteed to be genetically modified, and I wouldn't encourage or support anything that's genetically modified. Next, cilantro, heavy metal detoxifier, antioxidant powerhouse. Now I know cilantro, you either love it or you hate it. I am so grateful that I love it. It's a phenomenal herb. It's rife with vitamins A, K, and C, minerals such as iron, calcium, magnesium, and it has more antioxidants than most fruits and vegetables. I encourage people to put them inside of their smoothies with bananas and some of the wild blueberries in order to get it into your diet, because I understand some people don't find it palatable in a salad or in a pesto like I do. It's extremely detoxifying. It removes heavy metals out of your body, especially mercury and aluminum stored in the fat tissues. It can move it also rapidly out of the brain for anybody who might be suffering from heavy metal toxicity. It's extremely antibacterial because it has a compound in it called dodecanol, which has the ability to even kill salmonella bacteria and prevent it from actually poisoning your body. Now, it can help heal mercury poisoning toxicity. We mentioned salmonella, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, a whole range of different neurological disorders. And for full benefits, you want to try and get 1 bunch in. And I guess the easiest way to do that is put it into a delicious fruit smoothie. Next, spirulina, which is a blue-green algae. Not everyone is familiar with this, but it is unbelievably protein-packed. So people think, oh my gosh, if I stop eating meat, how am I going to get my protein? Am I only going to be eating lentils and garbanzos and beans? No, there's 60% of spirulina is protein. It's absolutely amazing. I take 2 teaspoons of it every single morning inside of my celery juice. I'm not hungry until lunchtime. It is a builder of beneficial flora as well. It suppresses the bad bacteria like E. coli and Candida yeast, and it will stimulate beneficial flora. It can help heal cancer, cellular degeneration, high blood pressure, as well as Candida, and many other potential benefits like promoting healthy eyes, great for anti-aging, protects against infection, great for digestive health, helps us to increase the absorption of the nutrients from our food, as well as eliminating mercury and other deadly toxins commonly ingested by the body. And it also helps to prevent the onset of cardiovascular disease. So, Hawaiian spirulina is the most potent and highly recommended. And like I said, you can put it into a morning drink or a smoothie. And one of the brands for Hawaiian, I believe it's called, it's from a company called Nutrix, I believe, and they sell it at Food and Thought. And I believe they sell it as well at Whole Foods, and you can find it on Amazon. And another brand is Vimergy. They're out in California. They now make, they get Hawaiian harvested spirulina as well. Ginger, a germ's worst nightmare. In ancient times, it was highly regarded as a spiritual cleanser and used during holy times as a way to awaken and purify the mind, the body, as well as the spirit. It helps tremendously with pain reduction. I sip on ginger, lemon, honey water all day long, every single day. It is an incredible tonic because it contains potent anti-inflammatory compounds called gingerols, making it a powerful painkiller. And it helps anyone who suffers from any kind of joint, muscle, nerve pain, It's a powerful germ fighter, as I mentioned. Immune boosting, germ fighting abilities, shown to provide relief for a wide range of illnesses. Can help to heal E. coli, staph infections, heartburn, sore throats, migraines, the cold, the flu, even motion sickness, food poisoning, vertigo, as well as candida. So fresh ginger will provide the most healing benefits. I still encourage you to cook with it and to add it into your soups and your curries and whatever other dishes that you enjoy eating warm. But when it's raw, it's the best. You can juice it. You can add it into your juice mix, and you can also grate it like I do every morning. And then I just let it steep into a cup of water for a good hour or so. And then I strain it and I put in some fresh lemon or lime juice and a little scoop of some raw local honey. And like I said, I drink that throughout the day instead of just water on its own. Sprouts and microgreens, they are bone and brain builders and immune boosters. And it doesn't matter if it's an alfalfa, sunflower sprout, a broccoli sprout, they're all wonderful, although the broccoli and radish sprouts, they are extremely powerful and anti-cancerous in the cruciferous family. All of them are nutritional powerhouses. Lots of vitamins, A, D, C, K, B complex, which as a vegan, a lot of people are worried about, oh, what am I going to do? How am I going to get my B12? Well, you can get B12 in sprouts, and you can also take a sublingual B12 supplement like I do every morning and my daughter. It's wonderful for bone health. They have all 8 essential amino acids, which help to increase bone strength and density. Brain health and immunity. Sprouts are an essential brain food, good for helping to strengthen memory, focus, and concentration levels. And who doesn't want higher levels of all of that? I know I do. It can help to heal osteoporosis, IBS, diverticulitis, even menopausal symptoms, colitis, macular degeneration, ulcers, constipation, as well as high blood pressure. And finally, healing tip. They are quick and easy to grow in your own home, and they are so inexpensive. You can grow them in a jar. You can grow them on a bed of coconut coir or hemp coir, and it is a highly nutritious green. And you can just throw it on your salads. Garlic, versatile old world vitamin. Garlic is one of the oldest medicines in the world, along with ginger and turmeric. It's extremely potent, and it can ward off a variety of illnesses. Super antibiotic. 1 raw crushed clove of garlic contains the equivalent of 100,000 units of penicillin and has been proven to be more effective than both penicillin and tetracycline in suppressing certain types of disease-carrying agents. Digestive and lymphatic cleanser. Garlic is phenomenal for the digestive tract. It removes parasites and worms. It eliminates toxic matter from the entire lymphatic system. And garlic is so detoxifying that it can effectively eliminate lead and other heavy metals in conjunction with cilantro and dulse and spirulina, barley grass juice powder. It can help to heal rheumatoid arthritis, COPD, lupus, fibromyalgia, Lyme disease, and a whole slew of other things that we don't want, right? So here's a healing tip. You can try juicing the garlic with other vegetables for an immune-boosting drink. And when you're not feeling well, eat anywhere from 1 to 4 cloves of garlic raw every day. Now, the easiest way to do it and the most enjoyable way to do it is honestly to crush it in one of those garlic crushers so that it's minced, and put it into a teaspoon of raw honey, and then put that in your mouth, and then just chug it back with water. Don't chew it, just get it down in a little bit of honey. I find that will be the most enjoyable and much more conducive way of ingesting it. Leafy greens, these are the 4 A's: antiviral, antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer. Collard greens, mustard, kale, spinach, Swiss chard, even romaine. Extremely, extremely nutritious. They are teeming with phytochemicals called glucosinolates. Thank you. I'm not a doctor. Leafy greens are an excellent detoxifying food that helps to purify cells, tissues, as well as your organs. Leafy greens are essential for bone health. They help to prevent breakage, fractures, and osteoporosis. They're super, super high in silicone. They can help to restore your joints, your bones, your arteries, as well as your connective tissues. And these can also help to heal a slew of different imbalances within the body. And as a healing tip, I offer you to choose organic leafy greens whenever possible. To get more calcium than even in a glass of milk, make a smoothie by blending a head of romaine with some oranges. You can also make a smoothie with bananas, wild blueberries, romaine, and some coconut water, and even throw some spirulina in there. That way it's really a wonderful energy and protein boost. And this is the final one. This is coconut water. This is a serious electrolyte enhancer and blood booster. It is a revitalizing juice jam-packed with B-complex vitamins and minerals such as calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, zinc, and manganese. It's super low in calories, and it is an excellent weight loss beverage. I imagine that a lot of athletes are switching from Gatorade to coconut water because I believe that the planetary consciousness is lifting constantly. So deep hydration, highest sources of electrolytes known. As I mentioned, indeed, it's an essential beverage for athletes and those with a demanding lifestyle. It can help to heal cancer, thrombosis, migraines, sinusitis, COPD, fibromyalgia, asthma, PCOS, Crohn's disease, and on and on. Healing tip: to get the full benefits of coconut water, try to consume 8 ounces every day, and my favorite brand is called Taste Nirvana. But beware, once you drink that one, you'll never want to drink the cheaper ones again. So finally, just to reiterate what I said in the beginning, at the heart of it all, it really is my sincere desire to educate, empower, and inspire you all to experiment with fruits, veggies, herbs, and spices while harnessing their delicious health benefits, because we really are meant to thrive, not merely survive. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you.
We have just a couple minutes for questions if anyone has a question for her.
What cookbooks do I recommend? Ones that inspire you. So I'm inspired not only by plant-based people. I'm inspired by others who cook everything, but then I take from it what feels good to me, and then I recreate. There's a phenomenal superfood soups cookbook that I love, and it's called Superfood Soups. I can't remember her name, but if you Google it, you will find her. And she also has a few other cookbooks. I think one is called Superfood Kitchen, one is called Superfood Smoothies. She's really delightful, and I believe she's in Los Angeles. That's one of the ones I love. Another phenomenal vegetable-based cookbook is called 6 Seasons. There are some recipes here and there that have a little bit of dairy and a little bit of meat. You can just skip over those and just stick with the ones that are plant-based. But I would say 80 to 90% of his recipes are at least vegetarian, and you can just remove the egg or the cheese that may be added into the recipe. Oh, you're talking about as a binder. No, it's not a book that has baking in it, but he has recipes that call for like a cooked egg here and there. You would just omit that. Oh. If I'm baking something, yes, then I will either do what you call a flax egg, or I will make a chia egg. You can do that with ground chia seeds.
Go ahead and that answers the question. Sorry, we're at time. Just a couple of quick things. First of all, thank you, Shelly.
Thank you.
A round of applause.
Thank
for
you. It
talking
was an
with us
honor and a
today.
pleasure.
And this video was recorded, so if you'd like to see any of the speakers, Shelly, or anyone